All right. You decide in this option that you don't want to sleep any longer. You're very well rested as it is, and you want to go have some fun. You want to have some adventure, and you decide to go with Lucas downstream to find some fish to catch some trout. And it's the wrong season for catching fish, so most likely you aren't going to catch anything, but you decide to give it a shot anyways, to go ahead and go fishing and try to find some. So you find a nice little place to go fishing, you get your rods out, and you throw them in and everything, and for a few hours you don't catch anything, and you start to believe that you won't catch anything at all. And right in that moment, a huge fish comes out of nowhere, and you start to reel it in, but it's a very big, very strong fish. So your feet are wet from when you dipped your feet into the water, and you actually slip on the rocks, and the fish is very strong, and it actually pulls you into the water, and you get completely soaked. But fortunately, though, you hang on to your reel, your rod, and you catch the fish, you reel it in, and at this moment, while the fish is still alive and in the water, you have a decision to make real quick. It's starting to get late, and you know that you should probably go home. You've been out for a couple hours, and your parents are starting to worry about you. So you could release the fish and head home and be on time, or you could make a nice fire and then cook and eat the huge fish. And you're pretty hungry, so you also think about how it's gonna be cold on the walk back. It's pretty late in the year, and it would be pretty miserable to walk back in wet clothes. So you could make a fire, eat the fish, and dry your clothes at the same time. But your parents will be angry if you're late when you come home. So should you keep the fish and make a fire and dry your clothes and be late? Or should you let the fish go and go home and be on time?